Hello.
Hello, nice to
Good
meet you.
afternoon, Violet. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. And may I just ask, are you in Seoul?
Yeah, I'm in Seoul now.
How's the weather now?
The weather is so terrible. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm sure you may heard about the weather
I saw it
uh,
on the news.
news, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because of the thunderstorm and
Mm-hmm.
raining heavily,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it is so terrible,
Mm-hmm.
especially the part of Gangnam.
Yes.
My place is nearby Gangnam, I
Mm-hmm.
can say, next to the place. So,
Mm-hmm.
but my place is good. But yeah, I was so worried about that. That time, I thought, do I have to pack all of my stuff?
Things. Mm-hmm. And go to someplace else.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
yes, how
Mm-hmm.
even everything stopped, like
Mm-hmm.
subway and buses.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that day on Monday, you were not out of the house.
Yes, yes, of
Hmm.
course. Mm.
Hmm. So it's a good thing that you are just at home that
Yes,
day.
just at
Hmm.
home. And that time I just went to the cafe and then
Hmm.
I saw raining so heavily. So I
Hmm.
just came back and yeah, and then it happened.
Okay, yes. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you're safe and
Mhm.
sound. And
Yeah.
we'll start right away with our practice, right? IELTS
Mhm.
practice. Mhm.
Okay.
So it says here for part one,
Hmm.
I'll start, all right?
Yes.
Okay, Violet, where is your hometown?
My hometown is located in countryside, and I can specifically say that
Mm-hmm.
it is the southern part of South Korea, and it is the lower part, and it is close to the Japan.
Mm-hmm. It is close to Japan.
Yeah, it is close to the Japan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And next question is, what kind of place is your hometown? Describe it to me.
Mm-hmm. There are several sites to see, and if I have to pick just one, I can say the large, beautiful port. It is surrounded by mountains and
Mm-hmm.
close to the ocean as well. And that's why many tourists visited my place to see the beautiful scenic view.
Okay, thank you. So I'll just give the corrections later on, okay?
Yes, okay.
Thank you. Next question is,
Mhm.
okay, let me just go back to that page. What's the most interesting part of your hometown? And what, okay, you already talked about the main tourist attractions, right? But I'm
Yeah,
sure there are more. So tell me
okay.
more. Mhm.
Mhm. As I mentioned before, there are several sites, and it is close to the ocean and surrounded by mountains. And especially during the summer season, lots of visitors flock in my place.
Mhm.
Since during that time, it is famous for the camping, or you know.
Mhm.
Also, there is a festival we called Craft Festival, and people can try to eat the fresh fish foods almost for free,
Mhm.
and they can also can get fresh food, and it is so fresh and affordable. That's why many visitors visit my place during the summer season.
Thank you so much. I would love to go there and eat seafood for
Yeah,
almost for free because it's very affordable, right?
yes, right.
Thank you. Next question is, what kind of house do you live in?
Um, like many people in Korea, um, my I live in a house, and it has three bedroom, one kitchen, one living room, two bathrooms as well, and we it has a garden. Since my mother like to plant some um, flowers and trees, and yes, but it is hard to manage. Yeah, since you know, especially for garden. Yeah, so those are I can explain about my house.
Okay, so you said that it's hard to manage, especially the garden, right?
Yes, right.
So you can say something more. Some more. Why
Something
is
like
it? Just give one example why you said that it's hard to
Mhm.
manage. Mhm.
Mm, okay. Um, since uh, since it is quite a large place, that's why during the winter season we have
Mhm.
to remove the snow, and during the raining season we have to remove the water as well. That's why
Mhm.
it is so hard to manage that.
Thank you. Okay,
Mhm.
great. So we're done with the first set of questions for part one. Okay,
Mhm.
let's move on to part two. Are you ready?
Yes, I.
Yeah. So tour me. Give me a tour of your place. Describe
Mhm.
a famous place in your local area.
Mhm. Mm, okay. Uh, my hometown is located below part of South Korea, and as I mentioned before, it is close to the Japan.
Mhm.
And first, there are several sites to see, and most tourism, most many tourists visited my hometown, and they said, "Oh, it is like it looks like a view from abroad, since it is surrounded by mountains and close to the ocean as well. And my place is a quiet and peaceful place. Uh, and 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 uh, second, during the summer season, many tourists visit to camp in front of the ocean, and they can see the beautiful scenery of the sea. Um, Lastly, the um, the most famous is the festival. I've already mentioned before, since the festival continue over the maybe 40 years,
Mhm.
as I know, since it is close to the ocean, and there are lots of fish foods, since there is uh, a big port as
Mhm.
well. And the I can say the place is so quiet and relaxed, and the people who live there are so friendly and relaxed. That's why my hometown makes me so calm and relaxed as well. Yeah, and uh, those are I can explain about my hometown.
Mhm. But thank you. By the way,
Mhm.
what is that festival about? The seafood festival?
Yeah, seafood festival.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Mhm.
Now, it's time for us to make, for me, to
Mhm.
give you suggestions
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
corrections.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. But of course, you did well
Mhm.
in describing your uh,
Mhm.
hometown. Okay,
Mhm.
you were able to state where it is located. You said the
Mhm.
southern part, right? And
Mhm.
below
Mhm.
Korea, what it looks like, of course, and
Mhm.
why is it famous for, how famous it is. And you
Mhm.
explained how you feel about your place, right? You're proud of your
Ye-
hometown. And I'm
Yes.
also proud of you because you you were able to explain to
Mhm.
me and make
Mhm.
me more interested in going to in visiting your place because I love seafood. Mhm.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so this time
Mhm.
it's for correction, right? Correction time.
Mhm.
So first
Mhm.
is this. Okay. But of course, we know that for
Mhm.
IELTS examiners, they would want you to be using many words or
Mhm.
a variety of words. For
Yes.
example, for the word wide,
Mhm.
you said that your
Mhm.
garden is wide. Can you
Mhm.
give me
Yes.
other synonyms for wide?
White. Yeah. White, white,
Other words.
large, extent.
Okay. Or
Mm,
you can say, mhm,
Fuse.
uh-huh, you can say vast, right?
Best.
Right. So your
Yeah.
examiner would be so
Mm.
glad if you use that word. It's a vast
Oh,
area outside.
best area.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes, best.
Okay. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. So you can use other words too aside from vast. Okay, but don't just say wide because there are other synonyms that you can still use. Hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Best.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is your sentence earlier. My house. Can you please read it?
My hometown is located in some countryside.
Yeah. You missed the article. The. Hmm.
Some
All right.
countryside.
Hmm.
Yes.
Next is
Mhm.
I already corrected this at first, but you
Mhm.
repeated it.
Um, it is close to the Japan.
So, what should be deleted or removed from your sentence?
Top.
Yes. So it should be
Ah,
the other
uh,
one you should add the, but this
uh,
time you should remove the, right?
yeah. Okay.
Why?
So,
Why should we remove the?
because uh, the name is country.
Yes, it's it's proper noun, right? Proper
Yes.
noun, the name of a country. But of course we use
Um,
the, for example, the
mhm.
Philippines. Come to the
Ah,
Philippines. We use the because
no.
The Philippines is composed of many islands. It's an
Yes, right.
You got it? The
Yes, I
United
got it.
States of America, right? That's why we use the.
So, okay, I got it.
Okay, thank
Mhm.
you. Next
Yes.
is
Mm-hmm.
so this kind of thing, this activity is done by tourists regularly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So what tense should you be using? Past tense
Mm,
or present tense?
many tourists visited my place.
Mhm. This happens regularly, right? Because you are a tourist destination, right?
Yes.
So it
Yes.
should be what? Past tense or present tense?
Have visited.
Present tense.
Yes.
Present tense is visit my
Ah,
place, right?
oh, present. Okay, I got it.
Hmm.
Ah,
Have visited is a
mm,
perfect tense, right?
yeah, yes.
Just visit. Hmm.
Just visit my place.
Yes, because it's a general statement of fact. So
Okay, I
use
got.
the present tense.
Okay.
Okay, this is not only you, but most of my students
Mm,
always say this. So
yeah.
what should we use? You know it, right? So what should we use instead of before?
Okay.
Mhm.
I've already mentioned it.
Yes. Or you can say,
Mm.
I, as I mentioned earlier,
Oh,
not before,
okay.
but earlier. Mhm.
Earlier.
Mhm. Right? It
As
means
I
you just mentioned
mentioned
it
earlier.
earlier. Mhm.
Earlier.
Because if
Okay.
you say, as I mentioned before, what
Mm,
before? Many years ago? In the past? Your story? Right?
okay. Earlier.
Okay. So use earlier. Not only you,
Mhm,
many students,
mm,
use are, are
mhm.
do not use it perfectly. So
Okay.
another
Mm,
one
mm,
is, mhm, this time it's your preposition. Work on your preposition.
mm. In flat two, right?
Perfect. Yes. Flock to my place. So
Mm,
only the
mm,
preposition is incorrect,
yeah.
right? It would have been
Yes.
perfect if you used
Mm-hmm.
to.
Two.
Yes.
Flat to my place.
Place.
Okay.
And
Mm,
then
mm,
this one, I know that you know the
mm,
plural form of
yeah.
this,
Mm,
but you didn't say it clearly.
mm. It has
The
three
ending
bad
sound.
rules.
S. Right? The ending
Yeah.
sound. Word
Yeah.
ending sound.
Uh, Looms.
Rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Something is missing here. Your be verb.
Yeah. The people who lives there.
No, who live there is correct because people is plural. That's correct. You
Yeah.
are missing a be verb. I said be verb.
People. There are friendly and relaxed.
Be verbs are is, are, right? Am,
Yeah. Yeah.
are, friendly and relaxed. So your subject, the people, will be connected by are to your
Mm,
predicate, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. And of course,
Mm,
this one.
mhm,
Maybe you missed the ending sound also, or I'm not sure.
mm. My mother lives
Like
likes to plant
likes, right?
likes. Yeah,
Mother is
right.
singular. Likes to plant
Yeah.
or likes planting flowers and trees.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Likes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one. You missed
Likes.
another article.
Mhm. Yeah.
You missed another article here.
Mm, it is hard to manage too.
hmm No, it's okay. It's hard to manage, especially the garden.
The garden.
hmm
Okay, the garden.
hmm
Manage, especially the garden.
Yes. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't use the, garden should be a plural, a proper noun, right? It should be a name. Especially
Ah,
Alexi. It's hard to manage, especially Alexi.
ah,
Right?
right.
And
Ah,
then the last one.
mm, mm. The festival continue over 40 years, as I
It's
know.
still continuing, right? Right? It's still
Yeah, yeah,
continuing.
yeah.
So what should it be?
Has been continue,
Has been continuing.
has been continuing uh
For
for ah
over 40
over.
years.
Yeah.
Right?
Um, yes.
hmm
Uh-huh.
But of course, you were able to do it well, the process
Mm,
well, or the steps. I
mm,
just corrected your,
mm.
the things that need to be corrected here.
Yeah, okay.
But so far, so good.
Yeah.
Mhm. So once again, the ending
Mm,
sound, right? The
mm,
plural forms.
mm.
What else? Be verbs.
Uh, Beaver. Uh, Article.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's my pleasure to have
Mhm.
you as my student today. I'll see you soon. I hope to see you soon.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Yes. If you have time on
Mm,
Sundays, you can study
mm.
with me because I am a regular Sunday teacher.
Sunday. Okay, of course.
Yes.
See you that
Bye
time.
bye. Enjoy and be safe.
Yeah.